Hi everyone, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps and I am using one of Chrissy Armstrong's images. This is Penguin Beach Chair. So this is a digital stamp. It's absolutely gorgeous as always. I have printed the image onto some Express-It blending card and I'm using my Copic markers to colour the image up. So we're working our way through. I'm using some of the grey markers. I think I used the ends on this one. Yes, I did. And then I used some zero colour blender to pull the colour out to make him look white. Given him some little pink cheeks, and then I used some grey marker to pull that colour back out again. Using some white arm markers on his feet and his beak. And then I'm going in with some blue markers for the beach chair. I'm using the B24, 26, 28. All of these colours will be listed on my blog, so if you're interested to know what colours I've used, you can check those out in the blog post. I will have links to that below the video and also direct links to the image. So just fixing a little boo-boos up there, just where the colours just come out from that chair a little bit. I'm now going into his little outfit. I'm using some yellow markers. I'm using Y11, 13 and 15. And then I decided to go with some green for the other colour stripes. So I'm using some YGs, YG 21, 23 and 25. I thought it would be a cute little blend to go on his outfit. Now you may have seen the finished card at the start of this video. I do have a boo-boo at the end of this video as I was putting the card together and I had to fix up my mistake. So he now has a little beach ball underneath his arm. You won't actually see the mistake on video. I must have done it in between takes and I was absolutely crapping myself thinking, how am I going to save this card? It took me so long to colour the image and everything up and I had to fix it. I was not going to let this card go, so I ended up having to cover up part of the image with that beach ball, but it still looks absolutely gorgeous and I'm super proud of myself for not throwing away an image that I had coloured and actually making an effort to fix it. So you will see that later on in the video. For now, we're going now in with his the black sections of his body. And I'm just using some more N markers. I'm using the N6, N8 and N10, colouring up his glasses in some red, and now I'm giving some of the brown tan colour to the lenses of the glasses. Going in and colouring all of the accessories. And now I'm going in to colour the sand. So you guys know I used this image maybe a week ago. I can't remember off the top of my head. It wasn't long ago. And I actually printed out two when I was doing my printing. So I decided to use the other one that was sitting on my desk as well. So I'm using some of my E markers to create that sand. And paper-wise, I am using the Bo Bunny, the Avenues collection. So there's a few browns and things like that to bring out the brown of the sand, and then I add some accessories later on to bring out the colours of the penguin's outfit and his chair. So I'm using a Lawn Fawn stitched square die to cut that back layer there. I just ran that through my Sizzix Big Shot. Now I'm pulling out some of my old Whimsy stamps. So this is the To the Beach stamp set. I did have the dies there, but I didn't actually end up using the dies on my card. I wanted the images fussy cut closer to the actual image, so I didn't end up using them. Here, I wanted to make sure the placement was just right on my stamp, so I put a piece of acetate over the top of the image, stamped the sentiment, removed the acetate, and re-stamped it. Because I have a habit of ruining my images by stamping sentiments on at the last minute, I wasn't going to let that happen this time. Using the acetate means that you can pop the acetate in exactly the same spot and it's not going to move, it's not going to ruin your card, and then once you know it's exactly right, you can remove it. So here I am stamping those images out from that old stamp set. And I'm using some Memento Tuxedo Black just on the same blending card, and then I will fussy cut these images out. I did cut some blue thongs out, but then I decided I preferred the green and yellow, so I ended up using the stamps, and I did fussy cut them, like I said, just use my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors, because I did want them cut right on the line and not with that outline on them. here I am playing with the die cut just to check if I could do that, but it was just going to be too much excess for me. Using some American Crafts black cardstock and then some Canson blue cardstock. And here I am stamping some of these shells. Now you can see the little extra on his outfit. I have no idea how I did it. I don't remember dropping one of my stamps, but clearly I did. So I did try to use my eraser. It's the one with the blue, the sand eraser. It did take some of the stamp away, but just not enough, and it was annoying me. So I did end up finding this little beach ball stamp in one of my other stamp sets. I coloured that up, fussy cut it, and then I used a pen blade to cut the little penguin's arm, and I pushed it underneath his arm so it looked like he was holding it. Using some glue dots adhesive to adhere all of my layers down there, just use some Tombow Mono Multi on that strip. More glue dots. Just noticed I got a little bit of liquid adhesive on that other layer that you were going to see, so I just used my eraser to rub that out. Using my scissors to cut off the excess, and my card is almost done. I just need to adhere it to the bottom layer. I just used my ATG for that just so I could add quite a bit of adhesive down. Added some Wink of Stella to those glasses and to the bubbles. That's my card done. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video and enjoyed me leaving in that little blooper there. And I will see you all soon. Bye.